So fantastic. Welcome everyone to another of our Magic Mic moments. So today I'm meeting with Ingrid Galloway. Hi, Ingrid.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, fantastic. So let me give you a little bit of a background. Ingrid Galloway is the founder, relationship coach, and chief relaxation officer of Kayangan. Can you help me say that?
Kayangan.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. She's been a relationship coach for 13 years and a spa therapist for 23 years. What a combo. So her work is always focused on stress, relaxation, and relationships as she completely understands the importance of healing from past traumas and strengthening relationships with a self and intimate partner. She does one-to-one coaching sessions, group online couples, massage lessons, spa therapies, and retreats for stressed people, broken-hearted singles, and loving couples. What an interesting person. So welcome, Ingrid.
Thank you so much for requesting me to come here. Looking forward to this.
I'd love to hear a little bit more about how you got into all of this work. Tell me about your journey and some of the challenges also that you've had along the way.
That's right. So my story is I came from Indonesia. That's why the business name Kayangan, that came from an ancient Javanese language. I came from the island of Java. And I moved to Australia by the age of 21 to escape from my mother.
Yes.
Oh, that's not a very good reason to get married, isn't it? Like, and to get married to my first husband. We were married for 10 years, and unfortunately, it was an abusive relationship, so I left after 3 attempts. And in my self-healing journey, I went to see a couple of therapists, went to self-development seminars, changed my paradigm, changed my mindset, went back to college to study counseling and life coaching. And straight away, I knew that I would be a coach, not a counselor. And my niche would be in relationship, because I am passionate and compassionate to help others in a similar sort of predicament. And because, I gained depression and anxiety along the way. So it's good to help some people with that sort of challenge as well. Yes. And while talking about challenges, some of my past challenges, I felt guilty, the guilt of leaving an abusive relationship because of my religion. So my mother is a very, very religious person. All right. The shame from her, the feeling that I was such a disappointment to her, and the healing journey from depressed, anxiety-ridden world to accepting and loving who I truly am. So it's a journey. Yes.
Massive journey. Absolutely massive journey. So tell me, the clients that you have now, like it's such a good mix, the relationship with the relaxation, like that just fascinates me. Yes. So yeah, like, so your typical client would be, couples and that just want to relax, like
stress people, lots of stress people.
It's like fascinating. So why do you think people are drawn to you specifically? Like, what is your sort of superpower? What's your magic? What's your essence that people are drawn to you for?
Yes. So although I can't fly, and I reckon it's such a cool superpower, I wish to have it. My superpower is that I can make people relax. And connect on a deeper level in a short amount of time. So that's my superpower. So when clients hire me for spa therapy sessions like massage or facials, apart from having good hands and techniques, I like to give them guided meditation, for example, and intuitively take them to a place that gives them a sense of peace. Lockdown or no lockdown, you can travel to the Dead Sea or even to the space if I feel like taking you there. Yeah, so that's what I do. And with my relationship coaching, I like to marry my two skills together. So I give couples massage lessons and coaching sessions and products, and that's my point of difference. Also, what makes me magical, because I learned counseling and coaching, so I know how to unpack the baggage from the past. Everybody has baggage, right? Heal it quickly, but then move on to create the future that they love. So they are not stuck for a long period of time. I don't like to say that therapy should last you years and years. No, I like to move pretty quickly, and I do that in a relaxed manner and lots of fun.
I love it. You're just getting into that connection, right? It's like it's all about connection, and that's one of my things, right? And it's just, whoa, that's super cool. That's super cool. So, like, based on all of your acquired knowledge and wisdom and experience over the years, what do you think would be your 3 top tips to help people?
Yes. So number 1 will be know and love yourself.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
I'm sure you can resonate. If you don't have this, then you will dissolve in the relationship. You will become nothing, and you end up resenting your partner and resenting your relationship. And well, that's not good. And you don't want to be a doormat, right? Number 2, compromise and win-win for everyone. I can be a very blunt person, and I cannot be more blunt. If you don't know how to and don't want to compromise, be single. Trust me, life is going to be a lot easier. And I apply the principle of win-win for my couples, which means that I don't favor the wife or the husband. I want them both to win, maybe one at a time. It's okay. And I encourage them to practice that at home. So win-win for everyone. Number 3 is unconditional love, like a mother's love in general, right? Say if the son, falls down because of, alcohol or something like that, then, hey, come back home and let me heal you, something like that, right? Your partner is not perfect. You are not perfect. We can slip up from time to time, but can you forgive each other, work together on your issues, and still love each other? Now, this is the hardest lesson, and only you can gauge the balance between number 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I love that. I have a saying, we're all perfectly imperfect. That's how we are, and we just have to respect that, and go along with that. I meant to ask you also, what do you think is the biggest issue facing your clients? Like the biggest issue you come across?
Sure. They feel trapped and stressed of an unhappy marriage or relationship, knowing deep down that they deserve better. So they have inclination of something deep down, but then they don't know how to communicate properly with each other and forget how to have fun.
Yeah, I love that. We're talking about connection before, and then communication is another key thing, because if you don't talk about it, the other person doesn't know, right? You've got to bring it up and out. Otherwise it simmers there, it's like the pressure.
Suppression. Oh, not good.
So at the end of the day, what do you think you're most passionate about? What drives you? What gets you up out of bed? What, makes your boat float? What is it? What brings you joy?
Certainly. My 3 passions are therapy, food, and music. So I bathe.
Was it food?
Therapy? Yeah, so therapy, food, and music.
Right.
Yes. So I bathe in them whenever I can. And what drives me? People and money drive me. So imagine this, I choose to go networking because networking is full of people as my drug of choice for depression. So I love people's energy. And when you love what you do, well, you will be handsomely rewarded for it. I mean, who doesn't need money, right? So when money comes, I accept.
Yeah. I love it. I love your energy too, Ingrid. It's really cool.
Oh, thank you.
So down the track, in a number of years and whatever, looking back, how do you think you'd like to be remembered? What sort of legacy would you like to leave?
Thank you for that. As a passionate and loving person and therapist who touches their bodies and their hearts and inspire them to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah, your energy is so, you can see that you're so alive when you're talking about it. So you're so into it, and it just brings you joy. I love it.
Thank you. I probably was an Italian in my past life. I speak with my hands.
I'd like to ask you, can you just explain a little bit about the name of your business and where that came from? Because and can you pronounce it again for me?
Yes, the name is Kayangan. And it came from an ancient Javanese language because I came from the island of Java in Indonesia.
Right.
And it means heaven, or it means like a place whereby the goddess or the spirits live.
Yeah.
So in short, it's heaven.
Yeah. I see. It just aligns so much with what you're doing because, having a massage, lying there, and if you're with your partner, you're just in heaven. And I know when I used to go to Bali 1,000 times, just the heat, the sun on your muscles, you're lying there, the food, the smells, it's divine. Like you are transported to another realm. Like it's absolutely amazing. So I just love what you
love Bali and would love to come back. It's like a second home to me. It's like, oh, I miss it.
Well, you must have family over there, right? So
in Indonesia, all my family in Indonesia, yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Missing family, missing the food, and missing the sun.
Bring it on, bring it on.
Oh, hopefully it won't be long. Look, Ingrid, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. So briefly, where can people go to find you? Obviously, we've got your website there.
Yes. So my website is www.kayangan.com.au, and you will be able to see the pronunciation correctly on my screen. I know it's a unique name. And through Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you can connect with me everywhere. And I have a podcast as well on YouTube. So follow me on YouTube as well if you like.
And what's that called?
The podcast, Relaxed and Raunchy Relationships.
Oh, I love it. Relaxed and Raunchy Relationships. I love it. Sums you up.
You can request a free chat with me through my website. Yeah. And then we can chat about your relationship issues or whatnot.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you, Ingrid, so much for joining me today. Like, your energy is amazing. Connection, communication, that's all key. You're talking my language. I just love it. I love the link with the logo, with what you actually do, relaxing you, taking you off to heaven, onto another.
Yay.
Like, so important. And I think particularly with the stresses and strains the world's been through in the last couple of years. And I know I would bump into a lot of parents from school, and they're going, oh my God, I'm at my wit's end. I haven't spent this much time with my kids and my husband or my partner or whatever under the roof for such a long time. It's driving me nuts. Like,
absolutely.
So it is challenging, and so just taking that time out to reconnect. And it's so important. So I love what you do, and I love you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sally. I love you too. Keep well.
Okay, well, we'll see you soon, and I look forward to listening to some more of your podcast, babe.
Wonderful. Thank you.
See you. Bye.